They grew up in the same orphanage. On the same day, they were adopted by the same couple. For 10 years in the orphanage, they barely spoke. The first day in their new home, their adoptive parents showed them around. Later that night, Jack went back to his room. He quietly swallowed a few pills. Then he locked something he'd kept for 10 years inside his drawer. That's when Rose knocked and came in. She said she hoped they could get along, so the adoption could go smoothly. Jack told her to stay away and never come into his room again.
Una minaccia.
È un consiglio.
On the first day of school, their adoptive parents drove them there. Rose got distracted crossing the street and nearly got hit by a car. Jack reacted fast and yanked her back. First day, they instantly became the center of attention. One looked dark and brooding, the other quiet and beautiful. Rose made a friend before she even reached the classroom. Jack, meanwhile, got into a fight with another guy, all because the guy said he'd trick Rose into dating him within a week. Rose had no idea Jack was defending her. That night, Rose couldn't sleep. She went to see Jack. She wanted to know why he finally agreed to be adopted. For 10 years, every time someone came to adopt, Jack was always the first choice, and every time, he refused to leave. Jack didn't answer. Rose didn't leave either. She grabbed a towel and tried to clean his wounds. Jack kept his distance.
Non toccarmi con questa casualità. Mai. Altrimenti io non mi fermo.
But whenever another boy got close to Rose, something inside him snapped, like a wild animal on edge, watching its prey. That weekend, their adoptive parents took them shopping. Their mom picked out a blue floral dress for Rose. When Rose stepped out of the fitting room, Jack froze. His stare made her uncomfortable. She turned and rushed back inside. She asked her mom to help unzip the dress. But the moment the zipper came down, a strange, familiar feeling hit her. She turned around. No one was there. Her mom handed her a belt. As it tightened around her waist, Rose suddenly couldn't breathe. It felt like she was back in the orphanage, back in that suffocating place. When she was younger, every time Rose made a mistake, the headmaster tied her to a bed in a dark room. She would scream in terror. The only comfort was a warm hand holding hers in the darkness. She always thought it was her best friend. She never knew. It had always been Jack. For years, Jack buried his feelings, until another boy showed up and lit the fuse again. It was garden day. The one day a year students sent roses to the person they liked, anonymously. Rose opened her locker. Inside was a single jet black rose. The first person she thought of was Jack. She ran straight to his room. The door was locked.
Entri nella tana del lupo e pretendi che non ti sprani.
Sei stato tu a regalarmi questa.
Regalare un fiore a te.
Lascia, è mia.
Downstairs, their adoptive mom suddenly called out. Rose's admirer had come to visit. As Rose walked beside him, Jack's jealousy completely lost control.